Hi guys, it's Rachel here. I'm going to attempt to show you how I made this little booklet here with Project Life cards. So I don't know how I go, but I'll give it a whirl. Okay, so basically I used Project Life cards, so you can see here. I used ones in particular that I didn't like what they looked like, so I'll show you exactly how I did this. So I've got a couple here, like I like these here. I don't mind those, so I'm not going to cover those ones up. So I've got a couple here where I've already glued on some of my collage paper and then some old book page on one side. And this one I did the same, and then I accidentally did a third one, so I don't really need that one. I only need two. And so then what I did was let me think about it. Oh yeah, so then I got some linen and I cut a strip. It can be as wide as you like, and so I'll just measure it for you. So a little 1.6 inches, so a little bit over 1.5, or I'll do centimeters, 4 centimeters, and then the height is 14.5 centimeters, or 5.7 inches. So you can do it as you know, as wide as you like. It doesn't matter, and as high as you like. So that I didn't even measure anything. I literally just eyeballed it. I just cut along the flowers there of this linen. Then I got a piece of scrapbooking paper that I'm not particularly mad about, and I actually just tore it. If you see closely, I just tore it with my ruler, and I just made it as wide as I wanted it. Like, there's really no, I really didn't measure anything. But for those who like measurements, I'm not even going to attempt to read that. There you go. You can see there, or 2 centimeters, and just slightly in from the top. And so I've glued that onto there with PVA glue. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my sewing machine. It's so simple. I'm going to bring my sewing machine over here. I'm on screen, yes. Okay, I've got my stitches at about 2.5. And this is going to be my front, so I need to stitch this onto here. So I'm just going to flip it over so I can see, and I'm just going to sort of eyeball it, and I'm actually going to zigzag. Just a second. I'll just sit properly. I hope I don't do it all in the wrong order. Okay. So that is zigzagged onto there. Now I didn't backstitch, you'll see why in a second, because it's not really necessary at this point. I'll just trim that off. Okay, so that's stitched on there. And then, so just double checking, because otherwise I make mistakes. And I think I would like that. Yes, that's the inside. So I just sort of, I've got this, I don't know if you can see here, I've got this line here. So I just kind of line it up with that, and it's, you know, they're never perfect. Well, not in my world, things are never perfect. In other people's worlds, there are people out there who, to me, appear very perfect. I'm not one of them. Okay, so yes, and you'll notice I'm leaving a little bit of space, a few millimeters between the, what's it called, the Project Life card and the cardstock. That will help it, give it, help it fold. Right, so that's done. Easy peasy Japanesey. Okay, then what I did was I got my PVA glue and I just smooshed it on here. And then I went over it with my finger, just so it's all smoothed out everywhere. Okay, so like so. Just wipe that off. And then I just line this up here, more or less, and stuck it down. So obviously I cut the two pieces the same size. Okay, and now you can guess what I'm going to do. I'm going to zigzag all the way around. So the glue is only on the cardboard section. The spine cardboard section, I mean. And then rather than like ending off, I'm going to stitch around my paper as well to make sure it's all stuck down. I've changed to my straight stitch. I've made sure my needle is up while I change to my straight stitch, and I'm just going to stitch around. Might as well get that done while we're at it. And then once I come here, I'm just going to go straight across. How easy is that? And here I will backstitch. So that is done. So I'll just show you quickly what I've got going on here. Trim that off. I've got, oh, and it's crooked. But look, when you close it, who knows? Who knows that? It's not too bad. It's slightly off, but you wouldn't notice it. So what I do is I just give it a little press here so that it curves a little bit, because I like that. And I basically got my cover a little bit wonky. Doesn't matter. See, look, when you close it, it's not a problem, really, at the end of the day. I don't think so. So anyway, that's my little bookie thingy. And it's got a nice, fairly sturdy spine. And this is very strong, sort of loose woven linen, a cotton linen mix. And so now I'm going to decorate it. And I have no idea what I want to do. I might use, again, possibly, maybe one of these Nostalgia graphic lamp, but this one's too big. I think it's too big. Just let me see what I've got here. Oh, I've got this one too. Let's pull out a few possibilities. Oh, I've got all these things. Lulu cut all these things out for me yesterday. Isn't she clever? We'll pull out a few of these things and we'll just see if there's anything here that we like. Not those. A lot of umming going on here. Oh, wait, I found another one. Oh, I like that one too. Oh, that one's big as well. Those, I printed those out bigger because I printed them out in 2 sizes because I wasn't sure what size I wanted to use. That one's cute. That's cute. It's going a bit darker. Let's see if I've got anything else. Pull out all the possibilities, and then it's a process of elimination. Right. That one. Oh, that's cute, but that's not going in the right direction. I already know that one's not going to be any good. Okay, that's it. Okay, these are all little. And do I have any? I've probably got some stuff there on the floor that I could use. Just a seckie. We've always got stuff on the floor. Okay. Oh. I do like these too, but I don't think any of those will do. No. Okay, put that over there. Let's have a look at these first. That's very cute, but then I'd have to lose some of the bunnies, so probably won't use that one. Quite like that one. Let me see here. No, this one I already tore. That has to go on something smaller. There's that one. Maybe if I look at it like this, I feel better if I look at it shut. That one's too big. I could tear it. That one's also too big. Nope. Oh, I like him. He's a possibility. I don't mind him, but I'm feeling like he's too big. I do like these fellows. And what about this one? No, that one kind of blends in. Don't like that one. There's this one. No. And then I do like this one, but it's too big. I would have to tear around it. Then I've got these here. No. No, that's too small. I've got this one. That one's cute. That's a possibility. I don't think I want to tear up that one. Not that one. And is there anything here? No, that's from my book. There's nothing there. And then there's nothing there. No, I don't want to tear up those ones. Okay, right. So we've got our choice down. So there's this one. It does cover up a lot. I could tear it a little bit. This one would need something. I don't think I like that one, and I didn't like that one. I didn't mind this one. And I did. Oh, I did like these. Let me just have a look at these. I do like that one. Maybe that one, or that one. So what I need to do is grab some. I like to put a little bit of lace. So let me just grab. I like this lace. And where is my? I had some fabric. Maybe I've used it all because I have made a lot. What's this stuff here? Oh, isn't he cute? I like him, but I think he's too big. I could tear it. Just let me cut that one out. There's really not a lot of time for any form of procrastination because I have to go and get Lulu. Right, I'm going to tear that. I might regret it. The colours are lovely. I don't like all of this. You know what will happen is I'll do all this tearing and I won't like it, and then I'll have to fussy cut it. Let's have a look at this. I like that more. Yes, that's it. Okay, because as I said, no time for flipping about. Okay, so there's that. And then I need, I'll put some lace. I think, yes. Not that. Like that? No, I'm not liking that lace. I want a white lace. Let me see. Oh, yes, here's one. I'll just cut some of that. Because you know what? If I pull it down, a whole lot of stuff's going to fall down on top of me. We wouldn't want that. Yes, that one's better. I like that colour more. And he'll pop over the top. And then what I need is maybe some book page. Even though it's all book pages, I would like just some... no, I'm not going to go there. Where's my book? Here. I'll just grab a fresh piece from here because I don't want to go into the garbage bin, even though it's just all got paper in there. Let's just see a little piece of this. Let me just have a look here. Put that there. Yes, that's working for me. Okay, so let's get the glue. Let's get onto it. Get the glue. I'm going to use my PVA for the trim because I just want to make sure it's going to hold it. I haven't put it up. to go up a bit higher. Let's have a look. It's very good. Sticky hands. Right, and then I'm just going to use regular glue, Yoo-hoo glue, for my book page. Go through a lot of glue. Get over there. There. And then I'm just going to double check my bunny. Yes, I like that. That's good. So I'm just going to use glue stick, just to make sure I get a lot on there. Okay. Okay, that's good. And I might decide, I've got a few little labels over here. I might decide that I like a just close it so I can see better. Might decide that I like that. No. Might decide that I don't like that. Anything else? Nope. Okay. I know what I'm thinking, what I would like. I'll just grab it. Sorry guys. See, I tidied up my table, so now I've got I don't have anything near me. Okay. I think I would like one of these. I'll just show you in a second. Yes. That's it. Just that little pop of red. I'll put that there, or will I put it on the other side? There or there or there. I think I like it over there, or do I like it over there? I think I'll put it over there. Right, okay. So I'll just put some glue here. Okay. Stick that down. I'm a bit tired today. I did go to school yesterday, so that's a bit of it. But the other reason is I was watching... Steffi fell asleep last night, so... Oh, Jojo pack, we can put that somewhere. Stefano fell asleep last night early, so I got to be the boss of the TV. And so I watched, what's it called? Series 6 of... I was watching Series 6 of Homeland. I think I had the last 4 episodes of the series to watch, and I like that. And then it was so good, I just couldn't go to bed. I had to finish the whole series. So I watched 4 episodes. I think I went to bed at about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And you would think that, you know, that's a good time while you're sitting watching TV to do stuff. But no, just snuggled under the blanket watching. I didn't do anything. So, of course, I woke up. I still had to wake up my normal time in the morning. So I'm a little bit tired. Okay, now what would I like to put on the back? Decisions. Let me see, what do I have back in this box? Maybe I would like my little chickadee. Let's just tear him out. That's the nice thing about printables, is you can just tear it out. You know, you can go and print it again if you want more. But it needs something, it needs maybe a bit of book page. Gosh, it tears nicely. Put a book page there. Don't think that I want all of that. It's not convincing me. It's not really doing it for me. So I'll put him aside for another project. bit. Throw it in the box. I do like book page, but I'm not sure what I would like to put on the back. What did I put on the back of that one? I put that nice bird. I think I've used it all. I don't have any more of that. But I do have this. Ooh, what about one of these? Let me just tear this out. This is just printed on from my printable on regular copy paper. I obviously don't want the one pulling because I'm not going in the right direction. I don't mind that. Let's just put some book paper there. Put that there. Yeah, I think I'm going to glue. I'm going to go with that. I'm just going to tear a little bit of this white. No, it's not really white, but that extra bit there off to get a better shape. Okay, so let's glue the book page down. It's very fragile, this book page. I'm so full of book inserts. I just have to. I'm just trying madly to use them up. I mean, this is one. I've been working with this one for days. It's just, I mean, it's not even halfway. Okay. Actually, that one's a bit sticky. I have resorted to throwing some gluey pages out because I have been folding them and keeping them, but I do have quite a lot to work with, so I do have to throw some out, unfortunately. Can't keep everything. Right. It would help if I opened it out, wouldn't it? Yes, I like that. I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put like some scrappy fabric, but I have to find my really weak, my really torn fabric. That's not it. What about a piece of this? No, I don't think that. I want the one that I can tear. No. Can I tear this one? Isn't that a good sound? It's too white. Okay, I'm going to give up on that for a second and we'll go on with the project because otherwise we'll never get anywhere. So inside, what did I do? I just, I put pockets on the inside. Yeah, I just put, so let's make a Project Life card pocket. Why don't we do that? Oh, that's a nice one. It's got nice on the other side for writing. That's a good one. Why don't we use that one? And I'll need to do one for the other side, so I'll use that one. And I'll just grab some of this mess over here. And that's quite good. There's lots of collagey things there. Okay. I think I'll totally cover this one. I think I'll cover it with some book page. Why don't I do that? And then I've got a nice, I really do have a nice background to work with. Much nicer than just the white. So I've just glued on there and I'm just going to put it onto my book page like so. So it starts off with a nice sort of grungy sort of colour. And I will stitch around it. Just remind me to stitch around it before I stick it in. Okay. The nice thing too about the Project Life cards is they're quite stiff. So, you know, when you're trimming, you don't accidentally, well, I don't tend to accidentally trim off a bit of the card as well. I've been using this quite a bit. This is one of my printables. It's one of my old letters. I quite like that. So I could put some of that there. And then let me see, what else do I have? Just creating a background to put something. I'm just trying to find if I've got any small bits I might like to use. Put that one there. Yep, I'll glue those down and then I'll decide what I might like to put on it. So the nice thing when you've got an okay sort of colour Project Life card, you don't have to cover the whole of it up. It's quite nice for it to sort of peek through. Okay, that's that one. Now I need to choose something to go on there. I could put that, oh, I like that. I'm just going to tear off the excess. That's not too wide. So that will go there, but it needs something else. So I could put a little bit of this sort of fraying, sort of, yes, I like that. And what I will do is try to find a little label. Little label or a little piece of something else there. It's very hard to decide today. Because I need to actually go and print some more labels. I've been using them. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so let's glue this down. What was I saying? Something about the labels. I've been using them a lot, and even these mini ones, because they're quite good to sort of fit on these little projects. You don't always want a really big label. That one's on sticky paper, I think. So I'm starting to get low on them. Put that one in the center. Kind of, oh, it's a bit off center, who cares? So yeah, so I will have to stitch around this one because I didn't put glue right to the edge. If you don't want to stitch, you just make sure when you're putting your background paper that you go right to the edge. But I didn't. And I'm not going to stitch it into here because I don't want to have double stitching. So that would be really cute little pocket. And then I'm going to make one here. Now I don't need to cover all of that up because I don't mind that, the pink. And let me just see what else I have to play with. Where was that other bunny? I had another bunny that I had the other part of. Oh, this is pretty. I'll use this. This is perfect. This is an antique papery paper. So that will go there, but it needs something else. Oh, I know it. Or you can never go wrong with a bit of handwriting. So I think this will go back on again. It's too wide. I'll slip that in there. Yep. Let's just do that first. And then this one I don't really need to stitch because I'm not covering up the whole background. And I think I'm going to have a little bit of this paper here. Okay, and then this I might just tear it down a little further. That's it. I like that more. I felt like it was just taking up too much. Okay. I like that. And then my next job is to see what do I want to put on there. Throw those bits out. Here, I mean, I don't think that let's just tear him out a bit more. I don't mind. Oh, I like him. I do like him. I feel like I would like a little bit of, I feel like I'm talking too quietly. I need a little bit of straw paper. Here we go. I might. Let's just try. Yes. I feel like it needed that to lift it. Okay. I'm on screen. Oh, I'm doing a very good job at being on screen today. I'm very proud of myself. Okay, put that there. I like that. Nice colours. Just putting some glue on my little figure. And then I think this is ready. Okay, so that's going to be my front little tuck spot. So I'm going to get my, what's it called, my PVA, and I'm just going to put it down two sides. And then I should have my clips nearby, because I was using those before. So I want to glue it over here on my left. And that's my front pocket. Glue oozing out of there. And what I do then is clip it just to make sure it all, leave it for a few minutes clipped, just to make sure it's glued down. I'm not doing a perfect job here, guys. It's just to show you the idea of how I did it. Need a little bit of glue under there, just a sec. Okay. Right. I mean, you could decorate with embroideries, or you could do a pocket across there. You could do a tuck down like I did in one of my other ones. Whatever you like. So, okay, I think I'll put one there just to make sure it's all sticking down. Okay, so that's good. So that is the cover done, except I might add something there, but I'm not sure. I need to think about it. And then now, I'll just show you. I've already prepared the pages, but I'll show you how I did it. I just need to find what paper will I use. So basically all I did was, I think I can move these out of the way. Just a sec. Move these all out of the way. Don't need these. Put those over there. All my collagey bits. So just say I wanted to use this page. What I did was, first of all, I trimmed. No, I didn't. What I did was I just put it here, like so. I grabbed a pencil, excuse the arm, and put a marking there, and then grabbed, just measure it that way and put a marking there. Then I took my metal ruler that does like to slip a little bit occasionally, and I just went in a little bit so I had some room to tear. Now this is the worst bit here. I'll just do, oh look, it's working a treat. And then I will come over here and tear. There's no measuring. We don't want to measure. We don't like measuring. It's just not us. So that's there. Oh, I tore my marking off that way. That's okay. We'll put another marking off. First, I'll just get this piece off here. Actually, I can give myself a bit more room that way. That's easier to tear. And I'll trim that little white piece off. That's not a problem. And so now I need to measure here. So that I just want it slightly in. And actually, I need to bring it over closer. So that way. So I'll just tear it there. And then that will become my template for all my other pages. So they just have to be the same, slightly smaller. Like not as in height, but as in the width, I make them slightly smaller. Very slightly smaller. So let's see how that one's going. If I fold that, might be too wide, we'll see. I'll just trim it down if it's too wide, but no. Oh yeah, slightly too wide. So I need to just take, I'll just take a little bit. I haven't creased it too hard, so I'll just take a little bit off. So you need to come in a little bit further. Okay, just refold it. And I got myself a bone folder finally, so I can go like this. I always like watching people do that. Yep, that should be okay. And if it's not, we'll scrap it and we'll do another one. That should be okay. You don't want to be any wider than that. Okay, that's borderline. So then you just get your next piece. So my piece might be, for example, I might want to use this. And now this is, actually if I tear that in half like so, and I fold that, that's actually already okay. Yes, just. If I were to, see, it's okay, just measure it. But what I might like to do is just tear a little bit more off so it's definitely not overhanging. So you just pick your pages, put them on there, put your markings if you need to, and tear them and fold. And then you just prepare a whole lot of pages. They can be old book pages, writing pages, digital kits, scrapbooking paper, anything that you've got that you want to use. And then you get them all together. I did some little printouts as well here. I prepared my, it's a big fat signature, this one. I put everything in that I need, and then I will measure it, and then I'll just do a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. That's what it's called, pamphlet stitch. So what I do to measure it is I'll clip it. I might use this just to make sure I catch all the pages. Okay, so I've clipped it. I get my ruler. Now which side is easier? This side is easier for me. So that is 14.8, so I need to do 7.4 to get my center. So that's the center. Oh, you can't see it. Why is it not marking? Okay, got my center. Then I was doing 1.5 inches for where to put the other holes. So there and there. And then I will use my Japanese screw punch, which you've seen before, and I'll put my holes in, and then I'll measure here. We can find the center here. I didn't actually measure, I just did it by eye. And I'll do the same again. So find the center. Probably better to use it this way. So that is 14, let's make it 14.6, so 7.3, so about there. And let me just, before I do a big marking, let me see, that's not in the centre. That's more like the centre there. And then I'll measure my 1.5 and my 1.5. And then I'll put another hole, put my holes in there. Yeah, and I'm only putting one signature because this kind of will bend a little bit, and there's like plenty of room to grow. And also, once the pages are stitched in, then I just go in and put in a few pockets here and there. Not too many, and I just glued them in, not too many. You could stitch your pockets in, but I just glued them in because I couldn't wait to stitch my pages because I wanted to see what it looked like. So there you go. There we go. We've got that one. See, that one I had printed a little bit smaller so I could have the whole image in there. So that is how I made those. And then I just made a whole lot of ephemera to go with it, and then made the bundles. So they're pretty easy to do. I hope you enjoyed that and it wasn't too confusing for you. And I will finish that one off, and that one will go in my Etsy shop as well. I've already prepared. Did I prepare my envelope for that one? I did. I know I did. Oh, here it is. So that one, I'll show you what it's going to have with it. So this one here is going to have this little card, this big one, that's going to go in that envelope there. And I probably won't put it in my shop until tomorrow, this one. And then that one. And then it's going to have, oh, that's what I was looking for. I found it. Huh. And then this, I love that. That's really gorgeous. That's one of my printables. And then I decorated the other side because that's a nice spot to write. And then I showed you that one. And then this Project Life card, a florally sort of one with thingy on the back. And then it's going to have, did I have an old postcard? I have to choose a postcard to go with it. So not those. That one? No. Maybe that one. Maybe her. She can go with it. That one's 1966. I'll put that one in with it. So that's going to be the postcard that goes with it. The old postcard, the original. Okay, so that's going to be, actually I can put these all in. So what I do then is I just layer them up. Put the big ones at the back. Put that in there. Oh, I love it. Just love it. Look how pretty that is. And then put this one in. Actually, that one can go in behind. And then this one goes in here. And then I'll put that one in. Actually, I could put that one in that way so you can see the bunny. Like that. And then the journal fits in there. So that is it today. That was a quickie. Was it a quickie but a goodie? I hope so. I hope I'll be back soon in the next couple of days with something else that's fun. Probably be something collaging because that's what I feel like doing. Anyway, thank you for watching. Bye.